fact that the guy didn't have a gun. He had an AK-47 plus a 9mm pistol plus a box cutter knife. I mean,
Clint Eastwood's story began on May 31st, 1930 in San Francisco, where his unusual 11-pound birth earned him the nickname Samson. Born to Clinton Sr. and Ruth, he spent his early years moving from town to town as the Great Depression forced families to adapt and relocate. Eventually, the Eastwoods settled in Piedmont, an upscale community that offered stability, though Clint himself was anything but settled. He was rebellious, more interested in engines than academics, and notorious for elaborate pranks that eventually got him expelled from high school. Acting wasn't on his radar. Life to him was meant to be lived outdoors, under the hood of a car or at a piano bench where he practiced until his fingers ached. Everything shifted when Eastwood was drafted into the U.S. Army during the Korean War era. Although he never saw combat, fate handed him a different kind of test. When a military aircraft he was riding in ran out of fuel and crashed into the ocean, Eastwood was forced to swim several miles through cold, dangerous waters to reach land. The ordeal strengthened him, physically, mentally, and spiritually. It was an early glimpse of the endurance and level-headedness that would later define his on-screen presence. Audiences would eventually see echoes of that real-life determination in films featuring men who outlast danger through sheer willpower. By the 1970s, Eastwood had transitioned from television actor to full-blown cinematic icon. His portrayal of Harry Callahan in Dirty Harry shifted Hollywood's idea of a hero. Instead of polished, spotless protagonists, Eastwood presented a new archetype, one shaped by moral conflict, inner tension, and a willingness to walk the line others feared to cross. In films like Thunderbolt and Lightfoot, The Gauntlet, and the unexpectedly comedic Every Which Way But Loose, he displayed surprising range. But fame came with challenges. During the filming of the Iger Sanction, a climbing stunt went tragically wrong, taking the life of a stunt double. The event weighed heavily on Eastwood, yet he pushed forward with the production out of respect and commitment, revealing a side of him grounded in loyalty and responsibility. As the 1980s and 90s unfolded, Eastwood began choosing roles and directing films that explored deeper emotional terrain. Characters in movies like Tightrope and Firefox wrestled with fear, conscience, and consequences, mirroring Eastwood's own shifting perspective. Then came Unforgiven, a film that reframed the Western genre by stripping away romanticism and confronting the human cost of violence. It earned Eastwood widespread acclaim, proving he had evolved from a charismatic actor into a director capable of profound storytelling. Eastwood's personal life, meanwhile, was layered and complicated. His long marriage to Maggie Johnson weathered periods of distance and numerous relationships outside the marriage, which resulted in several children. Over time, Eastwood worked to maintain strong connections with his family, including Scott, Francesca, Morgan, and others, finding steadiness later in life that once seemed elusive. Now in his 90s, Eastwood remains an emblem of endurance. In 2024, he made a rare public appearance looking focused and energetic as he continued directing Juror Number 2. His disciplined routine, simple eating habits, and consistent physical activity keeps him grounded. Living quietly in Carmel by the Sea with partner Christina Sandera, he embodies the same understated strength that defined his most memorable roles. From a restless young man to a Hollywood legend, Clint Eastwood's journey reflects a lifetime driven by resilience, reinvention, and an unshakable sense of purpose.